dog, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad need pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep us 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big scam, when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Lutz now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go! Blue 80! 47! Pick me up, here we go. Hey, watch it!
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Here's Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
From nearby Norcross, Georgia, it's Alvin Kamara. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
On second down, Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3 and out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Check, 47. It's our time, guys.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. It put their defense in a really tough spot.
Ready, yellow lady, yellow lady.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defense in front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a...
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, 4th coming. They run. It's Kamara. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Saints 21, Falcons nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime.
It's a foot race. The 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 70.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Jackson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the big game.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. From a yard out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message. And the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Freeman. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd and 2, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 31-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Allen Bailey in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. He's going to launch this thing right at a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, Ryan. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan going up top. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 48-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Ryan now to throw on third down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on fourth. Now it's Ryan. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be second down. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Freeman again, a first down carry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Ryan. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr.
Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this. Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. And as long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch it around the park a bunch. Don't be surprised if he gets a little love, too.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. That's taken on the 25. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. They'll look to run with Freeman. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like a little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to...
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz...
And that's caught inside the 30, and all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 58 yards. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch the pass.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score all time.
Check 50, check 50.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, 26 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Now Ryan. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brandon Carr.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the shotgun, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Ryan now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Patrick Owasor in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit.
And he's going to go down again. It's a safety blitz and a sack for Earl Thomas.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. To throw is Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they...
and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
For PS4. You know, I ain't like red, nigga. I ain't looking for the cord, nigga.
They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's sitting until early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run. Devontae Freeman. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Ryan. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A gain there of 21 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 39 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So they start this game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance and being able to do that.
You said you're going to shoot me in the pinky toe. Say.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Bring your ass on the outside. Oh, he got Odell Beckham back there, too.
They'll take it up past the 25.
I got the Browns. Just like put the ball on Odell Beckham. Like you're supposed to. That's what you're supposed to do, though. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that. No, that's a video game. You're supposed to do that. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, man. Trying to niggas, they say an hour. I would go get him. But then that mean I gotta leave my house and ride to Brookfield and all the shit, man. Nope. Yeah, it's too much. Too much like me leaving my comfort.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
The nigga Mayfield good too, though. The quarterback.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt.
He good,
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on running downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The icon button. I don't like the Browns. I don't like the Browns, Dallas, Atlanta. Matter of fact, I don't like no good team. Matter of fact, I don't like no good team. I don't like losing.
Run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I don't care who you got. Miami Dolphins. I don't like losing.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Watch Odell Beckham. You know where you want to go.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Come on, y'all do something now. Do something now. Come on with the tip drill. Why y'all not doing the tip drill this game? That's what been picked up with the one hand off the ground. All shit.
Things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down?
One more shot in the yak way. You over here acting like old man Abe drink the whole bottle up. They eat that food first. Easy for you to drink all the alcohol, nigga. Come on, Will. Bob and weave. Weezy.
Run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told.
Yeah, for a field goal, man. We just want to get a field goal. We get a field goal range. We can start thinking about 7 points. Right now, we want to get in field goal range so we can take the lead by 10.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice in meetings talking about
if we squeeze by him,
being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game.
Right to the music.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Ryan looking downfield for Jones. This is intercepted.
Man, picked up by Denzel Ward. He blocking the nigga from sprint fully, man.
To right around the 26-yard line.
Blocking the nigga from sprint. If I can't run fast, nigga running slow, running with this nigga, man.
Better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Big run by Kareem Hunt, 49 yards. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined, no one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line.
I'm thinking about coming to get a nigga. Coming to get a nigga, then you got to drop a nigga back off.
There, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
All that right there is that 30 minutes is a Madden game.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, yeah, he dropped that, Will. We know he wanted to go to Odell. We know he wanted to go to Odell. You don't want to lead us over here and throw the ball to Odell over there. We know that already. We've been playing the game for a while.
So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt.
I might go get the hoop now, nigga. I can get a value of my broadcast. Oh, yeah.
Seibert's kick is good. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
That shit didn't work last year.
It's the Browns in control of the football. As we'll see one following the score on the final play before break.
There's some copyright infringements and all kind of other bullshit.
Set now to kick this away, and off it goes.
This hoop play, you kept yelling out the guns from East Oakland. I said, oh yeah, he game, baby.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers.
You see, you got to lose a big game or something. So, yeah, he in his feelings, dude. You act like it's a big game and all the shit. Oh, come on. Run to the niggas now. Run to the niggas now.
This well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like
I said, oh, yeah, he in his field. He was like, you have somebody to run.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs in the first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it, when you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Now it's Freeman. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I was trying to come back the other way.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Study skies and bridges.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Ryan. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted.
Julio can't run his route all of a sudden.
The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Julio can't get off the line. Julio can't get off the line now. All of a sudden, big-ass Julio Jones can't get off the line.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately...
All of a sudden, Julio Jones can't get off the line.
They were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line,
He's been breaking away from niggas over there, try to put him running, man.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, yes!
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
That's Odell B right there, man. He's so good, man. That nigga good.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Now
Hunt
inside, but nothing there. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. On second down,
it's
Hunt. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30, 20.
No, he just ran it back to score.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt.
That's from the Chiefs. That's the nigga from the Chiefs. Okay, that's Hunt.
Extra point away now from tying this football game.
Oh, he had the domestic violence joint, so they didn't give him an honorable icon.
Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again.
Okay.
and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
That nigga's true. He's true. I see it right now. He's true. That nigga Hunt good.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
That shit fake right there, man. He just out-jumping Julio, nigga. He literally out-jumping Julio, bro.
And that's not the second time he's picked up a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Nigga 6'3", man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Come on. Look at the back. Look at the pass, man.
The Browns drive about to get started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense.
Come here!
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Shit, man. God damn. I need one, man. I lost 2 straight already, man. I'm tired of I hate fucking losing,
up at
man.
halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the
Oh,
coaches.
come on, y'all. Y'all gotta stop the bullshit, man.
And now he's free. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Supposed to get the tackle, man.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
14-point swing. The nigga playing the most common and worst defense in American history. That's working.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now it's Ryan. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line.
Running in there. He's just running in there. Nobody can guard him.
Freeman, a first down and more. Past the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you,
I need to play smart
he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
He get the ball back. He get the ball back. I gotta play smart from here.
Here's Freeman.
Look at the come on, man. You can't just. I can't get no progress. I know he quarterback can take, but I can't get no progress. I can't get nothing.
They weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now on 2nd and 16, Ryan, his throw caught right around the 6. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 22 yards there, a first down.
Yeah. Oh, they kill all that shit, my brother.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Ryan. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
And then he's going to have the linebacker just run it back. The linebacker going to outrun everybody. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. No, it's good. It's good. Don't worry. They keep